by MD Safiqul Islam 443. Question. Many museums charge for admission while others are free. Do you think the advantages of charging people for admission to museums outweigh the disadvantages? Certain museums ask payment for entrance, while some are free of cost. I think so. This doesn't feel very natural. Let's see. You need to pay for certain museums, while others are free. No, of cost, free. This of cost is already part of the idea of free. There's no cost. Although free admission leads to overcrowding of visitors, I believe that advantages of free entrance surpass its disadvantages, because free entrance enables the general public to learn more about their history, culture and heritage. Otherwise, they might be lost due to globalization. Okay, that's quite a long sentence. Let's see. Although free admission leads to overcrowding of visitors, that sounds fine, comma, good. I believe that the advantages of free entry surpass any disadvantages because it enables the general public, because free entrance enables, because it enables the general public to learn more about their history, culture and heritage. Their history, culture and heritage, comma, which otherwise may be lost due to globalization. Okay. Allowing for free in the museum has two primary disadvantages. So this is not right. Allowing for free. Allowing. Okay. So free museums. Free museums have two primary disadvantages, and I think you want either a semicolon or a colon here. First of all, you don't need to repeat this free entry. You're repeating things too many times. Free entry First of all, it leads to overcrowding in museums. This is evident in some famous French museums in which the government waived entry fee to Louvre Museum in special occasions like in Christmas Day, which led to 52% more overcrowding since people jump for free things. This is evident in some famous French museums. We don't need this. Okay. This is this became evident when the French government waived, good word, waived, I like this word, waived the entry fee to the Louvre Museum. Yeah, you could put the Louvre Museum on special occasions like Christmas Day. So this became evident when the French government waived the entry fee to the Louvre Museum on special occasions like Christmas Day. On Christmas Day. This became I think I'm going to put a semicolon here. This became evident when the French government waived the entry fee to the Louvre Museum on special occasions like Christmas Day. This action led to a 52% increase in visitors, since people jump at something, jump at free things. This action led to a 52% increase in visitors, since people jump at anything that is free. Thereby soon discouraged art-loving visitors and also caused a strain on resources. And the semicolon again. Thereby. This action led to a 52% increase in visitors, since people jump at anything that is free. Let's see, I want to put, so this action led to a 52% increase in visitors, thereby discouraging art-loving visitors and also putting a strain on resources. But you can't have both of these things. Since people jump. So and I'm going to lose the thereby. This action, this action, the crowding caused discouraged art-loving visitors and also put a strain on resources. Free entrance causing funding shortages to restore and protect works of art can be another drawback. Free entrance may lead to funding shortages, for the restoration and protection of works of art. Whoops. Okay. Free entrance may lead to funding shortages for the restoration and protection of works of art. And this would be another drawback. This is seen in Bangladesh, where lower or free entry fee in museums are reducing government revenue and thereby also forcing the government to reduce subsidies to museums. So this can be seen in Bangladesh, where low or low cost or free entry. Okay, this can be seen in Bangladesh, where museums are free or charge a low entry fee. This can be seen in Bangladesh, where museums are free or charge a low entry fee. which reduces government revenue and thereby also forces the government to reduce museum subsidies. Due to funding shortages, many archaeological sites, like Buddhist artifacts, could not be dug by the city council, thereby causing a loss of customs, traditions and history. Due to funding shortages, many archaeological sites like Buddhist, it's a site but an artifact is a thing, many archaeological sites like old Buddhist temples, and we've got to get this spelling of Buddhist as well. Old Buddhist temples. So due to funding shortages, many archaeological sites like old Buddhist temples are not dug by the city council. You've used thereby twice already. Which results in a loss of local customs, traditions and history. While free entry may cause overcrowding, the societal benefits of museums in promoting cultural literacy and inclusive education far surpass these drawbacks, ultimately preserving heritage for future generations. That looks alright to me. While free entry may cause overcrowding, the societal benefits of museums in promoting cultural literacy and inclusive education far surpass these drawbacks, and ultimately preserving heritage for future generations. Free entry societal benefits are profound. Free entry to museums provides profound benefits to society. This is because it removes financial constraints and makes museums accessible to people of all income groups. Good. This is seen in India. This is seen in India, where free entrance boosts visit rates in India's national museums by 60%. You used ultimately before. Something that enables people to learn about their own history and promoting cultural heritage. Free entrance also encourages children to visit national art galleries and museums. Free entrance also encourages children to visit museums. This is demonstrated in the UK. This is demonstrating where free admission causing parents. Free admission are causing parents. Free admission stimulates parents to take their children to museums by 70% than earlier, ultimately making children aware. You've used this ultimately far too many times. Wow. To take their children to museums, where free admission stimulates a 70% increase in the number of parents taking their children to museums. Let's put a semicolon here. In this way, children become aware of cultural traditions. You're repeating yourself. In this way, children become aware of cultural traditions. Thereby revitalizing them. This is significant in the modern world where which is becoming steadily more homogeneous. Homogeneous? That's not right. Okay, G-E-N, homogeneous. Well, okay, steadily more homogeneous. We've got the homogeneous there anyway. This is significant in the modern world, is becoming steadily more homogeneous. And more homogeneous, threatening traditions, customs, and traditional ways of life. Okay, you put no paragraphs at all, which is not good. In conclusion, you need more. Okay, we started to get some paragraphs, but this needs you need to put more paragraphs. You can't just write this as one whole piece. In conclusion, while free museum admission may lead to overcrowding, I like the may, and financial challenges, not for preservation efforts, its benefits such as promoting cultural education, accessibility for low-income individuals, and preserving national heritage far outweighs, because these benefits are far outweigh, you're right, the drawbacks. Okay, so you've answered the question. I'm answering the question. I think, although that you've had great difficulty you've repeated yourself a lot, and it's not always very clear what you're doing. I'm going to give you 1 out of 2 for that. There's a problem because you're not using paragraphs. You need to think about paragraphs, and I haven't put the paragraphs in here, but this is something you need to do. You're quite good with your cohesive devices, although you repeat the same things again and again, which the same cohesive devices, and you need to use different things each time. I'm sure this is supposed to be a part 2 for IELTS, and I'm sure it's too long. I haven't counted it. I think overall, what am I going to give this? I think you're probably going to get a 5 at IELTS. There are a lot of mistakes. You've got 1 or 2 interesting pieces of vocabulary, but there are many places where it just doesn't hold together. I think overall, I would go for a 5 at IELTS. So there you go. Bye for now.